And mega love shout out, magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi, good evening and good afternoon. Ayan, good evening and good afternoon. Good morning as well. Ayan, konbanwa to everyone. Yes. Today is going to be all about birthdays. I want to read you something that I think everyone should read, but because we usually are very lazy to read an article, I'm just going to read it out loud to you guys. Yeah. So, and of course, if you want to read this and share this article, I'll put the links down below. So, this is from the New Times. What does a birthday means to you? Before you answer that question, this is from Esther Favor. For many people, particularly young ones, birthdays are cause for celebration. Parents throw parties for their children and give them gifts. Others go as far as surprising their loved ones. But is it merely about cutting cake, blowing candles, and getting gifts, or does a birthday hold a lot more significance? So Lina Ingabire, who celebrates her birthday in September, because I guess this is from September article, says that birthdays are a special time of the year. So how about you guys? When it's your birthday, do you really feel that it's supposed to be something special? Do you get out of your way and make sure that you are gonna throw a party or make something good or do something extraordinary for your birthdays? Because ever since I get to Japan, I do really feel like I don't know what country or where or which country you come from, but in Japan, it's not celebrated as like in the Philippines most of the time. And I know that we have like a lot of levels or status of if you come from middle class, like if you have money, it would always going to be a huge party. Like you're actually the one who's gonna provide everything for the party. In Australia, I believed it's not like that. In Australia, it has to be you're the birthday girl, so you'll not, as much as possible, you're not gonna get tired at the end of the day because they're gonna pitch in and they're gonna give something as well. It's not gonna be you alone only who's gonna provide for everything. In Japan, it's not. I feel like birthdays here, yeah, you're gonna be greeted if they know your birthdays, but for the most part, maybe lately you see a lot of birthday cakes, but the thing is, in Japan, it's not usually the case. Birthdays aren't celebrated as much as like throwing parties and a lot of foods. It's not like that. But yes, birthdays are very, very special. I still feel it's special, but the spark or like the throwing parties and making it something special, I think once you get to a certain point in your life, it's either it started to lose its touch. You just want to like spend it with the closest of the closest people you have in your life. So, yeah. So, according to this article as well, so birthday are important because they give everyone a day to feel special and see how much those around them love them. Especially the ones that actually like sometimes I actually this one is true story. Yeah, true story. I'm gonna tell you a story, guys, because I just want to. My father had also had his birthday as well, and for whatever reason, no, it's not whatever reason. For unfortunately events, I couldn't get a hold of him, and I didn't get to greet him a happy birthday on his birthday. So I think he got butthurt on that and he tried to do it with me when I had my birthday. I think he didn't like it that I forgot or I didn't even made a call to greet him. So those are the things that I feel like when it's someone's birthday, it's easy to forget, especially if it's something that like other people I know they don't really remember birthdays. I'm not big birthdays, especially mine. It's just another day. It's just another day and we're older. I think that's what it was, right? It's inevitable. Every year you get old. So the more and more and the more and more you are alive on this earth, the more and more I don't think a lot of people are actually looking forward for their birthdays. So I think it's part of the factor that it kind of like loses its touch after a while. And some people actually they stop having birthdays or they stop getting old after 25. Diba? Yes, it's kind of like a constant reminder that yes, you are older, you're 1 year older. Is a day to celebrate achievements, which is one of the things that I like about my birthday is because it's the start of the year. Although at sometimes at some point I really don't like to feel it. The more the years and years go by, the more I feel like when you're on your like teenagers, when you're early 20s, let's just say, you don't feel aches and pains, right? Before when I have periods, sorry for the guys, I don't usually have dysmenorrhea or something like that. Like I don't have headaches. But I feel like the more years is passed, the more and more we live in this earth, the more I feel like I'm having headaches once in a while and more often than not. So yeah, that's one of the things. So when someone surprises another with a gift, it makes them feel loved. That's why I love Christmas. When a boss wishes an employee a happy birthday, it makes them feel acknowledged. So celebrating a person's birthday is important because it shows the person you're thinking of them, and in turn, they feel valued by you. A university student says that wishing someone a happy birthday can create a friendlier connection between people. When you are sincere and care about others, it doesn't go unnoticed. This can help you build stronger relationships. Nowadays, everyone seems to be always busy, so the fast paced world has undoubtedly made people constantly occupied with work and responsibilities to the point of forgetting to take a break and bond. As a result, social connection seems to have become weaker and rarer nowadays. They definitely did. How was your Christmas? Did Santa bring you everything you wanted? Yes, and more. Yes, and more. I actually did a little bit of review about one gift in particular that I've received. The thing is with family, with Christmas, with New Year, I think I only celebrated the big ones if I'm in the Philippines. Like I've never celebrated any New Year besides Japan and Philippines. It's always nice, when you're surrounded with family, Christmas, New Year, birthdays. That's basically it for me. I don't really need like a huge party because for one it's tiring, especially if you're the one who's going to organize that. And I think I accepted the fact that I'm not that too girly to organize the party. I'm really bad at it. What did you do for Christmas, like over there? What's like Christmas and New Year's like, or like birthday parties? How do you celebrate it? Everyone deserves to be celebrated, and to celebrate on his or her birthday, he or she deserves to take a break, to celebrate milestones, and to have fun like there is tomorrow at least once a year. A person's birthday is the perfect time to do all of this. Which is very, very funny because out of 1 year, I only have 2 days a year that I always look forward to, because then I could actually be very selfless about it. I don't have to think about other people's thoughts, always constantly like thinking what other people want to do or what other people want to celebrate. I can just be me. Not me, but I can just think about me, just only me, what I want, what I want to do, things like that. And I could just be lazy. Like I don't have to cook, I don't have to do anything, but I could just be lazy. There's 2 days out of a year that I can do that. And I think everyone should do it. I don't really understand the mentality when it's your birthday. I mean, I understand that you should organize and throw a party, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna even do it. It's like I don't like organizing parties. I could be the host of a party. I've been doing that ever since I was a kid. But I would not try to organize a party because it's tiring, especially if you're the one who's gonna cook all the food. I'm not going to volunteer on those things. It's just too much for me. And that's one of the reasons that living in Japan is actually good for me, because I don't have to think all of these things. Especially if you have kids, usually Filipinos, and I feel like in America too, they would always throw like a huge party for the kids. It just depends on how much money can you actually spend. But in Japan, it's not a thing. It's not really a thing. It's more of like close friends or close people. That's what we do in Japan. Hello, hello. Happy New Year to you.